Hi folks, 9toenelson here, out on another gorgeous day in the Chicagoland area. Today I'm going to do a get lost ride where I basically ride until I find I don't know where I am. After that, I'm going to stop someplace for lunch, which is going to be a place of interest, and then I'm going to head on home. Hopefully I'll be able to beat the weather. It's supposed to rain later, but if that happens, I came prepared. All right, let's see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy. All right guys, here we go. Now, I know I said this is a get lost ride, although I do have a destination in mind, but my way of getting to that destination is going to be completely random. All I know is I'm going to be going in a general direction. I'm going to ride by a couple spots that I am familiar with, just because they're a little scenic. Honestly, the one that I've got in mind, I came across last year in a get lost ride, but from the opposite direction, and I'm going to see if I can find my way back to it. I have a general idea. We should enjoy some nice views, some waterfront roads there. So let's see what we find. Yeah, I think there's going to be a fair number of riders out today, even though this is a weekday. We'll see how many dings we get on the counter. Toe tune-up. Maybe I should stop there one day. Oh, it actually is a bit hot today. I believe it's in the 80s. Feels like it. But I've been through worse. 100 plus. Granted, that was going through the desert. You know, a dry heat. But when you sit still in that kind of temperature, you still feel it, especially when you're geared up with full leathers and a full face helmet. But again, I'd rather lose a little sweat than a lot of skin. As you can see, I survived, and I'm sure I would again. You know, folks, I've always wondered about road resurfacing when it gets to this stage. Looking at the top coat here, it looks slick, but feeling it feels tacky. Now, I don't think I would trust it with respect to being responsive as a finished asphalt top coat would be. But my point is, I usually get pretty weary about this type of top coat. I ride a little more carefully on it, give myself a little extra braking space and maneuvering space. I don't want to have a quick reaction that's going to result in a tire losing grip. If anybody out there knows, let me know. I'd really like to have a firm sense in my mind as to what kind of traction that can provide. I'm sure it's very different when it's wet compared to dry status the way it is now. Let me know. Well, folks, I am officially lost. Don't know where I am. I thought I had a clue, thought I was heading the way that I wanted to. Turns out I was wrong. So, I lived up to the idea. It's nice out here. It's lush, it's green. Pretty sure it's not the direction I want to be going. But hey, I am not complaining. Although it is getting to be about that time for lunch, and I am starting to feel the need. So shortly I'm going to be turning my GPS on to get me to that lunch spot I wanted to go to. I've never been there before. I've been by it a million times. It's always been of interest to me. I've always wanted to stop in and see what it's about. The first time I saw it, I was a little kid, and of course it just caught my attention. Alright, so I've officially turned on my GPS here.
Now this is the plan. Get your ass to Moss.
And it's telling me to turn right here, so that's what I'm going to do. And in doing so, I now realize where I am. I used to go snowboarding out this way. It's been quite a while since I've done that. It's beautiful out there. A beautiful day. Big white puffy clouds. A lot of blue sky. Beautiful spring weather we're having right now. there it is. The Mars Cheese Castle. Now, I've actually been here once before. I think I mentioned it earlier. It was during a Get Lost ride. And it was I don't remember what season it was. I want to say it was colder because they were closed. There was nobody here. It might have just been the time of day. But this place has always intrigued me. I've never had the opportunity to enjoy it. Last time I was here, I got a picture of the LEO by this sign. Maybe I'll get another one on the way out, but right now I'm gonna eat. So I'm hungry. Let's see what kind of food they got. I'm sure it all involves Wisconsin cheese. In case you aren't sure where I am. It's a good burger. Well, that wasn't bad. I was going to pick up some cheese, but it's a little too hot for that today, considering how long it's going to take me to get home. Wiser that I come back another day, which I will. All right, back on the bike. Okay, guys, let's head back home. Okay, folks, GPS says take 94. So we'll get a little highway expressway time on here. A little more efficient, maybe not as much fun, not as scenic, but we'll get some more of that on the way, I promise. And I'm not too sure about the weather. Looks like there might be some rain coming in from the west. I should hopefully be past that soon enough, but supposedly closer to home it is going to be raining. Well, it already has if it isn't currently. There's the Bristol Renaissance Fair site. Fun place to go. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. Did you see that? weather map says that thunderstorm should be over with by 3 p.m. I think I'm going to be lucky enough to miss it, as it's traveling the opposite direction that I am. But it looks like there might be some more over that way, which is where I'm actually going to end up being shortly. I think I'm going to risk not pulling over for the rain gear. I know it's an omen. If you don't put it on, you're going to need it. If you put it on, you don't. I'm going to play the odds today. Quick question for you guys out there. On this camera angle, is this an annoyance? Let me know. Definitely draws the eye, doesn't it? Especially now that I've pointed it out. Sorry. This is really a nice little stretch of road. We've been through here before. It looks much nicer now with the trees filled with leaves and all the green grass. Alright folks, I enjoyed that ride. I hope you enjoyed it too. It wasn't bad. Food at Mars Cheese Castle wasn't bad either. It wasn't something to write home about, but I enjoyed it. So, glad you came along. Hope you enjoyed the scenery. If you have any questions or concerns, any comments, put them down in the comments section. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and let your friends and family know to do the same. I always appreciate you coming along, and with that said, I'll end this as I always do. Please ride smart, ride safe, and have fun. Bye.